Hello, good morning, students. Today is August the 11th, 2014, and here are your TOPS announcements. Today's the first day of school. Yay! We're so excited about this year, and we've already had students working in classes since Saturday. That was an option to you, and that will be an option to you every week. You can get started 2 days early. Instead of working Monday through Friday, you might want to work Saturday through Wednesday or whenever. Make your own weekend, kids. The only thing you need to know, and I'm going to skip down to this bullet point here, is that due dates are on Friday. For example, our first due date is August the 22nd. And so that's a Friday. So all of your work for this week and next week is due on the 22nd. And after that, it'll be weekly. But we decided to do 2 weeks at the beginning of the year because we have students who will be changing schedules, students who will be coming in late, and that sort of thing. And so we want to get everybody off on the right foot and give you basically 2 weeks to do 2 weeks worth of work instead of 1 week to do 1 week's worth of work, if that makes sense. Because once you get behind, it's hard to get caught up. But I do want to welcome all of our new students and teachers. We have about 140 some new students this year, which is great because we ended with 144 students last year. So lots of new faces out there, lots of new people who are joining TOPS, and we've had some people who have left for various reasons, and that's fine. We realize that some people just want to do us for like a year to get through something and go somewhere else, and we feel very used by that, but that's okay. We're happy that we were able to help out kids for a year, but we want you to stay the whole time because we love what we do. We have some new teachers this year. In Algebra 2, we have Miss Lily, who will be teaching the majority of Algebra 2 students. Mr. Lamy has so many Algebra 1 students that he couldn't do all of Algebra 2. We have Miss Demma, who is teaching sophomore English, English 10, or English 2, however you want to call it. It's called both at the state level. So Miss Demma will be teaching sophomore English, so be sure and welcome her. We also have Miss Sutherland, who will be teaching mythology in the spring, and she'll be with us. So we're really excited to have her and also to have that class. Mythology was one of my favorite classes in college, and I'm glad we're able to offer it at the high school level. Now, some of you will notice that you have maybe three classes, and that's normal for us. We've switched to that this year since we only require the state minimum to graduate. There's no reason for you to have to take 4 classes. We would rather you focus on 3. Some of you who have different graduation situations going on, you might have 4 classes, particularly upperclassmen, and that's just to get you caught up and on track to graduate on time, or maybe to graduate you this semester or next semester. So, but the majority of everyone should have 3 classes. If you're confused about it, just email me. I'll be glad to explain your situation to you. And if I can't, Miss Singleton can. But part of having 3 classes is we also want you to be able to explore and learn some things on your own. And we definitely want to build that capacity within you. And that's why we've made part of our capstone project a MOOC. And what capstone project means is something that you have to do before you graduate. So any semester in which you are enrolled in 3 classes, you will also have the capstone course, which means you have to take a MOOC. And taking a MOOC, you can go out and find one on your own. I've given some links on our website, and in the capstone course, you can see some links there. You can also look at the discussion in the capstone course called What is Your MOOC, where you have to listed, and so there's something I'm telling you that once you've decided, I want you to tell me what your MOOC is, where you're taking it, send me a link of it. I don't have to necessarily approve them because we're just kind of experimenting with this semester, but there might be one that I look at and it's like 1 week long and I'm like, yeah, you can't do that. It needs to be, at least 4 weeks long. So, but I want you to have fun with that. This is an opportunity for you to go out and learn something and then prove that you've learned it and have that on your resume. It doesn't go into your list of classes that you've taken in high school, but you have to think about colleges don't just look at your high school transcripts. They look at your resume, they look at your your letter of intent and all of that stuff. And it's going to be very impressive to a college to find out that you went out on your own and learned this stuff through MOOCs. So will your future employers. So there's that. Our offices will be closed on August 22nd because of the race. Now that seems weird, especially if you live in Memphis and you probably have no idea there's a big race in Bristol in the spring and fall. But the population of Bristol triples during the race, and so we close school the Friday of race week because it's just hectic trying to get kids to school and everything that day. So our offices will be closed on August 22nd, but you still have to get your work in on that day. Please check out our club page. We have several clubs. We have, please click the little Facebook link at the bottom of our website, which is TennesseeOnlinePublicSchool.org, by the way. I guess I'll just type that out, and that way you can see. Oh man, it runs so laggy when I'm recording a video. Let's see if it ends up typing it all correctly. Alright, so yeah, go to our website, and the link's there, and I'll be posting this, several places. But, we have several Facebook sites, like individual classes have Facebook sites in addition to having like a student site, a parent site. And the student site's closed to the public, so it's invite only, so request an invitation and I'll approve it as soon as I can. And it's a good place to meet classmates, talk about work. You might, if you're a new student, you might want to, send a message like, hey, I'm new here, can somebody give me some advice on how to do really well at this TOPS business? And that might be beneficial to you. If you have questions about classes, just email me or Miss Singleton, and we'll be glad to get back to you. You didn't, obviously get everything that you requested on your schedule. We basically gave you what we could based on the amount of room that we have. But if you're wanting to make a schedule change, that needs to be done by Friday. And it won't automatically be approved. Like if you're wanting to, like I hate math, I'm switching out of here. Well, sorry, you've got to take a math every year. Algebra, and the algebras are A-B courses, so you can't just take Algebra 2B, for example. You have to take A, then take B. So just know that that's going on. The thought for the day today, and I'll try to do one of these every day, but that gets pretty cumbersome, but I'll do my best to do it, is today is the first day of the rest of your life. And it's really kind of a cliche quote. It's really not a very good quote, but it's very applicable today because many of you are coming from many different academic situations where you've either done really well and weren't happy with what your school offered, or you're doing poorly and it really wasn't your fault. There were other situations going on. But today's the opportunity for you to totally change everything about your life when it comes to school, or when it comes to anything. But today's the day that you can decide, I'm going to be an A student. I'm going to start being organized. I'm going to write down all the assignments I have to do. I'm not going to procrastinate. I'm going to get busy and get all this work done as soon as I can. I'm really going to get into it. And folks, you've got 3 classes, 3 academic classes, and so it's really a great opportunity for you to turn this all around for yourself. And so this quote, today's the first day of the rest of your life, it could be true. You could stop doing anything that you were doing before and totally change into a different person. At this point in time in your life, you can do anything you want. You just have to do it. So, I don't know. It's a cheesy quote, but I put it there anyway because it makes sense. Notice a little picture here. We are the Wolves, and our students chose that mascot for us way back when we first started. And so, I want us to think like a wolf pack. We all have the same goal. We all have the same mission, which is to be successful in school. And so I hope you know that we're here to help you in any way that we can. I hope you know that we can, do a lot of things for you. All you have to do is ask. If you don't ask, we don't know. So please let us know if you need help. Please let me know if you need, guidance on being successful at TOPS. Don't just look at it and think, well, this is too hard, and then give up. Never give up. We'll help you through it, I promise. And your teachers are there to help you as well. Make sure you pay attention to what your teacher's office hours are. Because if you need help in a specific subject, you can meet with them when they have office hours. For Mr. Lamy and Miss Gregg, they're available pretty much all day, every day. Mr. Lamy has some different hours because he wants to be able to catch students at different times of the day and make it a little more convenient on you. So, please check that out. Please get all you can out of this experience. We're so excited that you're here, and I hope you guys have a great day today. And that's all I got. Lindsay told me to be fun and exciting, so I hope I was fun and exciting, but I didn't have any jokes to tell. I'm just too into business today. But anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. I'll do these every day.